Are you looking to create a more balanced life for yourself? My name is Carrie. I'm a motivational speaker and executive coach, and I focus on burnout prevention. And if you want to invite more balance into your life and create a more balanced life, here are 5 agreements to make with yourself for a more balanced life. Number 1, I will check in with myself regularly to see how I'm doing. Life is constantly evolving and moving forward. Okay. It's always on the go. It's constantly changing. It's the only thing constant is change. So if you want to keep balance in your life, you have to be constantly checking in with yourself. Give yourself regular intervals to say, how am I doing? Am I doing okay? How am I doing in this area of my life? How am I feeling? What do I need? What's working for me? What's not working for me? What do I need to update in my life, in how I'm behaving? So if you want to create balance, then you've got to create regular check-ins with yourself. Number 2, I will not invalidate my own feelings, but I will also not allow my feelings to dictate my reality. I will not invalidate my own feelings, but I will also not allow my feelings to dictate my reality. Emotions are meant to be felt. If we feel sad, then we feel sad and we say, okay, I'm feeling sad about this right now. I'm feeling hurt right now. But that sadness doesn't tell the story and doesn't say, your life is sad. You're a sad human. You're pathetic. You're weak, right? That feeling of sadness does not tell the story of your life. It's a feeling. You say, I'm feeling sad. And then you go back and you check in with yourself and say, what do I need in this moment? I need to cry. I need to scream. I need to write. But feelings are just there to be felt. They're something, a human emotion. It's beautiful and amazing, but they're meant to be felt. They are not meant to tell the story of your life. Number 3, I will show up for myself and accept what that looks like without judgment. I will show up for myself and accept what that looks like without judgment. Maintaining balance in our lives is about understanding that we're going to show up differently. We've got a lot of things happening in our lives. We're giving to this and that. We're juggling a lot of balls. And we're trying to maintain balance. We're trying to be consistent. We're trying to do all of these things. But if we really want to find that balance in our lives, then we have to say, here's how I'm showing up today. Here's how I'm showing up for myself. This is what it looks like. And I accept that. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to tell myself I should be doing it differently. It should look a different way. I'm not giving my best. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to say, you know what? I am showing up for myself, and this is what it looks like today. To help us maintain balance, we can say, you know what? Yesterday I could do this, but today I can't. That's okay. Number 4, I will show appreciation as much as possible. Gratitude and appreciation is something that can really help balance out all of the negativity and just the awfulness that we perceive, that we experience. There's a lot of bad in the world, but there's also a lot of good. But when we watch the news, what's on the news? It's the bad. So we need to balance that out by bringing attention to gratitude and appreciation. So, when you're feeling hurt and you're dealing with these heavy emotions, we can balance that by saying, I appreciate that I have the ability to feel these emotions, to express myself. When we call up a friend and say, I need to vent, and we're angry and we're talking about this, and then we say, I appreciate you for listening. I am grateful that I have somebody to talk to, that I can have this conversation. So learning how to draw as much attention to the appreciation as we give to the negative things to find that balance. But that's going to take more practice because I know I wasn't taught how to focus on the positive and how to say thank you and give appreciation. It's easier to complain than it is to uplift and celebrate sometimes. So be vocal about it, be outward about it, be open about it. Tell people that you appreciate them, that you love them. Tell the world that you appreciate it, right? You watch a sunset, say thank you to the sunset. It's really a practice of learning how to appreciate life. Number 5, I will protect my peace at all costs. People have a hard time with this one, right? And I know that folks can take this to an extreme, which is ironic considering I'm here talking about balance. But ultimately, is giving up your peace worth it? If you want to maintain that balance in your life, then you've got to keep it in the peaceful realm. And if you start swinging into chaos, then you're not maintaining balance. So to keep yourself out of that chaotic realm, to keep yourself in your peace, to find the balance in your life, you've got to say, I'm going to protect my peace. And that's going to feel good for me to do. Right? I understand that having a difficult conversation is going to be balanced out by the results of what I can get with that. If I can sit down with somebody and express my needs, my feelings, the benefit of that is going to balance that out. Protecting your peace, right? If something's causing you anxiety and causing you chaos and saying, you know what, I'm ruminating over this, I need to have this conversation, you've got to protect your peace. And sometimes protecting your peace means having a difficult conversation. Sometimes protecting your peace means telling other people no. Sometimes it means walking away. But if you want to maintain balance in your life, then you have to protect your peace at all costs. If you liked what you heard today, hit subscribe so you don't miss a video. And if you want to learn more about what I do with burnout prevention and want to find your burnout archetype, head over to carriezcoaching.com and take the free quiz.